What's happening? What did we do? I just got off work really, really late. I was gonna get Chinese food. All the restaurants of Chinese food are closed.
An Asian content creator got on this here internet wearing what can only be described as a Black American starter kit and decided to tell Black people that our money doesn't matter. Okay. According to him, Black people need Asian-owned businesses more than Asian-owned businesses need Black people. A boycott wouldn't move anything. The loss wouldn't register. Our dollars don't count. Now, this might just be me, but if I genuinely believed that somebody's money didn't matter, I don't think I'd spend my afternoon making a video about it. So naturally, I went looking at the history, because this conversation isn't really about just one video, right? The very second that Black people start talking economics, where our money goes, who profits from it, who builds wealth off our communities, people get uncomfortable. That same discomfort doesn't appear when other groups do the same thing. Every immigrant community that's come to this country has done it. Jewish, Chinese, Korean, Italian, Indian, Armenian, pooling resources, building businesses, keeping their money inside their communities for as long as possible. Nobody finds that controversial though. But what they fail to recognize is that we understood the same thing. We had to. After slavery, Black communities built banks, hospitals, insurance companies, schools, newspapers, whole business districts. The Greenwood neighborhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma had 191 businesses. It had 2 schools, a hospital, and a library, all by 1921. They called it Black Wall Street. But on May 31st, 1921, a white mob attacked it. 2 days of looting, burning, and shooting. But it's us, right? We're the problem. 35 square blocks destroyed. More than 1,200 Black homes, businesses, schools, and churches, y'all, burned to the ground.
Just recently on Tuesday, a Thai restaurant that goes by the name of Tasty Thai that is located in central Fresno in California was shut down after being subjected to a barrage of racist threats and remarks because of a viral video that surfaced online where the original poster, Alvarez Garcia, showed a clearly distressed dog that was chained up outside of a home next to the restaurant. And despite the owners of Tasty Thai having no affiliation with that home or do not even know the owners of that home, she made baseless assumptions and baseless claims stating that this restaurant must be selling dog meat. This incident brought up a lot of questions and topics that I've wanted to cover for a really long time, but I haven't, out of fear of my opinion being disregarded by people claiming that I must be an avid consumer of dog meat by defending the act of dog consumption. Growing up, I was constantly subjected to so many dog eating jokes, cat eating jokes, whenever I would tell people that I'm Korean or they could clearly see that I'm Asian. And despite a vast majority of Koreans, nearly 87.5 of them, nationwide have stated that they have never consumed dog meat and they have no plans on consuming it in the future. I personally have a really, really cute dog. His name is Apollo. But one question that I've always had is why do people constantly crap on the act of consuming dog meat? But they never seem to shame people that eat duck meat or consume horse meat, despite those 2 animals also being pretty beloved household animals in certain cultures, or just generally being beloved by the general population. The act of consuming dog meat is only illegal in 6 different states in the United States. Similarly, horse consumption is also illegal in a multitude of states in the United States as well. However, the act of consuming horse meat is pretty common in certain places in Europe, like Italy, Belgium, France. Yet you never hear people online going up to a European and saying, wow, you eat horse meat, or wow, you're so gross.
Asian American businesses have been operating in Black communities for 60 years. I'll say it again. The Civil Rights Act passed in 1964, and the United States opened the door to Asian immigration in 1965 to put immigrants in the way of Black people. And this idea that the tension between business owners and customers is one of mutual cultural misunderstanding that could be overcome if they just got to know each other better, the time for that has long passed. And as I've said before, the problem with framing the misunderstanding as mutual is where one demographic owns the businesses and the other demographic has to pay. There's no mutuality. There is a power imbalance. The only situation that I could see being beneficial at this point would require Asian Americans to be willing to leverage their ability to secure the business loans, to secure supplier accounts, and to attain business licenses, to open in Black communities specifically to hire Black people to work in the businesses and to provide the professional development opportunities so that Black people can become the leadership in the businesses in their communities. But I don't have a lot of hope that Asian Americans are willing to do that, because the Asian American business owners that we see currently are not even willing to treat their Black customers as human. So I fully support Black people boycotting these problematic businesses in their community. And I want to say that I think another thing that non-Black people aren't aware of is that it is not as simple as boycotting the businesses and putting them out of business and then opening your own to compete. Because the system will find ways to still not give them the loans or rezone them so they can't open a business, or not grant the business licenses. And suppliers are literally conspiring against Black people who...
Here's some sad San Francisco news. Asia SF is closing, and this is an iconic restaurant. If you haven't been, you have to go. I think the first time I went was in high school for my friend's 16th birthday. I've also gone with my future in-laws. Like, it's just a good time. Closing in a month, so make your reservations. I probably will too.
This restaurant on Melrose is segregating Asian people from white people. So this girl posted a video where she noticed that everyone around her that was seated is Asian, but everybody else over here is white. Now, first in the video, she thought she might be overreacting and waited for one of the tables to leave and be cleared just to see who they were gonna seat next to her. And of course, they ended up seating an Asian couple right after the guy cleaned the table. And as you can see, they just sat down an Asian couple next to her. Now, I wanted to make sure this was the actual restaurant. It's called Great White on Melrose. You can see it has the same color building on the outside and the inside. And then if you go to their comment section, you can see that they have blocked comments because they've received an increased public attention. So while Yelp looks into this, you cannot post any more comments on their Yelp page. She goes on to mention there was another corner in the restaurant over there where they were also seating Asian people next to each other. Seems as though this restaurant doesn't like to mix up their races. This is just like that Curb Your Enthusiasm episode where they had...
So ladies and gentlemen, I'm trusting that you're all doing well today, and welcome to yet another episode. So guys, if you follow me on this platform, I've done like a couple of videos, explaining the relationship between the Hispanic Asia people with the Black people. So you remember there is a creator in this platform that said, like he took it as a dare, like he dared the Black people to boycott the Asian businesses. And you know what? It didn't take long. It didn't take long. And currently, most businesses are closing down because they do not have clients. And what they did not realize is a lot of Black people are the only people who consume their product. And this is what happens when you try to dare a Black person. So currently, I'm really proud of the Black people, because not only like for boycotting and all that, only one person brought this to each and every other person. But what I'm proud of is the Black people are taking initiative to start to support Black-owned businesses. Listen up. There's a creator in this platform who is really giving illustrations and the relationship that has been there between the Hispanic people, how the Black people have come through for the Hispanic people and all that. Listen up. We are talking about slavery. The Black people have gone through it all. And they've actually paved the way for each and any other person who might be interested to come to America, And now they expected that relationship to stay, because initially the white people tried so hard to demolish, to try to bury everything that was owned by Black people. If you're new to this channel, just scroll down. You will see I had done a topic where I was talking about the Black-owned businesses, the Black-owned inventions, and all that. Because initially they thought, like, as a Black person, when you're successful, it's either you're an athlete or you are doing music, not forgetting that we have some very big name in the industry, technological industry. We have people in businesses, we have people in entrepreneurship and all that. But that is not the topic of discussion of today. Today, we are seeing how this one person costed each and every other person. Because right now, restaurants are closing up, businesses are closing up. And actually, the Asian communities are realizing that, you know what? Black people, they were supporting our businesses. And there's also like there's a creator who is doing just a challenge, it's an experiment. She's going from store to store, just to ask, like, hey, how are you guys hiring and all that. Apparently these stores could not even hire Black people. Yes, we are not throwing away the fact that yes, Asian people, they have some of the best cuisines, they have some of the best skincare products and all that. But even with that, it was really hard for Black people to also find something that matched their skin and all that, but still they were coming through for them. So ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're new here, my name is Yvonne and you are welcome to being part of my online family. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. That is the only way you can assist me to be bringing you this kind of content. Until next time, let me know what you think about this subject on the comments down below. Share.